Gavin is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 2 years might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help him out. But before we do that, Gavin, why do you think that your girlfriend's cheating on you?
I mean, basically, she's turned into a midlife crisis nightclub intern.
Dang.
I mean,
Wow.
seriously. I mean,
What does that mean?
right, like out of nowhere, she's like switched up her entire personality. It's like she wants to go out every weekend. And by going out, I mean, like, not just to a nice restaurant, but I mean bars and clubs, drinking, some crazy wild stuff,
Okay.
Like all of a sudden.
So it's like she's gone back to being like 20-something years old and just being at the club all the time, partying?
Yeah, like old 21 Jump Street on me and stuff like that. I mean, it's like, where is this? Who is this person?
Interesting.
Who is she?
Who's she going with?
Right?
She's going with all these, different people, and who knows at this point, because I'm not that, I've gone past that party stage, and now all of a sudden she's just, boom, now she feels this estrogen, whatever it is, need to just go out and, who knows what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't.
You've been together 2 years, and has she been like this in 2 years, or this is all new?
This is kind of all new, It's what is this? What happened? It's like a different person jumped out of somewhere, and I don't understand it. I thought we had an exciting life, and yeah, I just I don't want to go to the dungeon scene. That's what she's probably heading to. Who knows?
The dungeon scene?
What does that mean?
I mean. Different BDS. Never mind. So
you think she's just out in the clubs getting all freaky now?
Got it.
Okay, cool. Gavin is on the phone, and Gavin thinks that his girlfriend of 2 years named Raelynn might be cheating on him. So we're about to call her from the grocery store that she's a rewards card member at and tell her that she's won a Thinking of You snack box to send to anybody that she might be thinking of. And we'll see if she sends that to her boyfriend, Gavin, or to somebody else. But first, Gavin, why do you think she's cheating?
Well, I mean, I thought we've had, a good relationship for the past couple of years, and just lately, pretty much really recently, she's, it's like her personality's changed, and now she's going bar hopping and clubbing and, to the wee hours of the morning. I don't know who with, and it seems very defensive to me when I call her on it, but who knows? I mean, she's hanging out with different kinds of people, freaky people, possibly.
All right.
Your mind's gone to all the worst case scenarios.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna dial her. I'm gonna dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbett calling from Grocers. I was looking for our rewards card member named Raelynn.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, hi, Raelynn. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations. You're this month's winner. Thank you so much for being such a loyal customer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, who are you going to send it to?
I don't know what I've won.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you knew. Every single month, we choose one lucky rewards member who gets a free gift from us. And this month is a Thinking of You snack pack. Some of our best and most luxurious snacks. To anybody that you want to send it to, absolutely free. It's actually a $200 value. It's very expensive, and it's a nice little gift box with a card and everything like that. So it's just sort of a nice way to say, I'm thinking of you to someone that you're thinking of on us.
Are we talking like movie night type casual, like hang out, someone I've known a long time, or is more like, first date type situation?
Oh, for the snacks?
Yeah. Like, are they, is it?
Well, wait a minute. What the do you mean by that? What do you mean first date? Who's on the first date?
Gavin?
What kind of snaps?
Yeah.
Wait, who is this?
Raelynn, this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal, and we do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other is cheating, you see who they send something to. And we didn't get there.
What the is this first date? You're asking about first date.
Wait a minute. Gavin, what are you doing right now?
What do you mean, what am I doing? Because I suspected this. your whole personality is. Why are you going out just about every night? Now you're accepting like a first date type of thing. Who's the first date?
Oh my God, this is crazy. What the Gavin? Why do you think I'm cheating?
Why do I think you're cheating? Because it's like everything has changed about you. Now you're going out every single night. You're going out bar hopping. You're going out to clubs. You're meeting. You don't even tell me who you're meeting. Oh my
You've
God!
lost it, Gavin. You've lost it.
What?
You turned into a grandma, dude.
You calling me a grandma? That came out of left field. Why am I a grandma? You've been dating 2 years. Because I want answers.
Oh, yeah. You used to go out, but now all you want to do is hang out at home, go to bed early, and if we go to a movie, it's like a matinee.
So, Raelynn, are you cheating? So you're saying you're not cheating on Gavin?
Oh, my gosh. I'm not even going to entertain that.
God.
This is so old.
That doesn't help the
Listen
case.
to this. I don't want to date a grandma. We're young.
Really? You're 42. We're 42 years old. Okay? I'm not talking about grandma, but we're 42 years old and a little old to go clubbing.
What the Well, listen, I've been hanging out with someone a lot cooler than you, and he's around our age, so it's not about that.
Seriously?
Listen, I am
You're hanging out with somebody. I knew it. Yeah, Colonel Sanders, you're cheating on me with the old guy at the club? What is this, Cocoon?
At least he wants to have fun. And that's what I want. Have fun hanging out with Norma and Edgar.
Unavailable, attention-seeking parasite. You know, my mother was right about you from the beginning.
Ooh, wait.
Wow.
Yeah, she is. She's a parasite.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't be together.
Okay, well, I wonder how Norma and Edgar will feel when I tell them you ran over their cat's leg last year.
Who's Norma?
No way. You're not going to do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do
and
that.
Gavin, your mom.
What?
Whoa.
What the did you hear this, guys? Did you hear her say your mom?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I told you. Yeah, go have fun. Go have fun with your new boyfriend with his little Mazda and his pills. Have fun with that. You get a tetanus shot when he sticks it in you.
It's time To Catch a Cheater, and Noah is on the phone today. He's been dating his girlfriend Evelyn for 6 months, but now he thinks something might be going on. So see if we can help him out. Noah, what's up, man? What's going on with you and Evelyn?
Hi. Yeah, I don't know. Our relationship kind of hit a wall, if you will. I don't know what's going on. Everything was good for the whole 6 months. And there's not been a ton of snags, but as of late, she's been different. She's going out. She's texting people that she won't tell me who they are, but I can tell looking at her phone that it's a guy. And I'm like, oh, is that just a friend? I don't know who that is. She'll go out with a group of friends and like, I can see, she'll post pictures and then I'll ask her about like what she did and she won't tell me everyone she was out with. I don't know, things have gotten quiet in the bedroom and I don't know if I did something, but yeah, it just seems like she's not as committed to doing this. I don't know. Things just took off, right when we met. We met just at a bar hanging out and we have the same kind of sense of humor. Everything was going pretty well. We'd go out on dates all the time and things have just sort of slowed down. I don't know.
Do you feel like there's really a problem, or is that part of like the natural progression of a relationship?
I mean, that's what I can't tell. I mean, I haven't noticed. There hasn't been anything on my end that made me feel any differently or anything that I can think that caused it. But there just seems to be like a switch flipped. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, she's going out. And I'm just, I don't know. It's like I'm less a part of us than it used to be.
Why are you thinking specifically she might be cheating though? She could be just kind of like not really into it anymore.
She'll put her phone away a lot when I'm like trying to ask her questions about like, oh, are you going out with friends? Or like, she seems just very evasive when I ask about like what she's been doing or like who she's going out with. I'll try to do stuff to like create a mood or like get her in the mood for, especially in the, in the bedroom, like there just seems to be less of like, less into anything I try to do. I don't know. It just seems like the things that I'm trying to do, she seems not just not into in a way that's like, oh, I'd rather be elsewhere, or she just seems outside of it.
That is crushing. That is a really crushing feeling, especially when you try.
Yeah, and when somebody starts to change their phone behavior, that is usually a kind of a red flag.
Something's going on, whether it's cheating or not.
Mm-hmm.
She puts it away really fast, and I'm like, oh, it's not. A little suspicious.
Yeah, it is. All right, well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store she's a rewards card member at, so we'll call, pretend to be from the grocery store, and tell her that she's the lucky winner. Every month we choose one random rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if she sends that to you or to someone else. Is there anybody that you suspect at all?
It could be this guy, Ryder. She's always hanging out with this guy, Ryder, and I don't really trust this guy.
Okay. Was Ryder in the picture before you?
He's been friends with her longer, and like, I just don't get a good vibe from him when the few times that we've all hung out together.
Is he in a relationship?
He is not in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, man, hopefully she's not, but we'll try and figure it out for you. Okay. Well, we're about to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she shops at and say that every month we choose one random rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if she sends those to Noah or to somebody else. But before we do that, Noah, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah. So we've been going out. Evelyn and I have been going out for about 6 months. Things have been great for the most part. And all of a sudden, she's been kind of weird with who she's going out with and being evasive about, like, answering me and kind of not wanting me to see what's on her phone all the time. And I'm getting the vibe that she's kind of on the way out of this.
And there is somebody we're suspicious of, right? What was his name again?
His name's Ryder.
All right, man. Well, are you ready for us to try to call her?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbin calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Evelyn.
Oh, hi, this is she.
Hi, Evelyn. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to tell you congratulations. You're this month's winner.
Well, that's awesome. Thanks. What did I win?
Oh, well, every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member to say thank you very much for being such a loyal customer by giving you free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Here's how we do it. So I can take the information over the phone in a matter of minutes if you know who you want to send them to right now.
Well, I'm tempted to send it to myself, but I'm going to send it to my friend Macy.
Would you like to put anything on a card with that?
Yeah, put, love you, girl. He ain't it. You don't need a man who treats you like that.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm so sorry she's going through that. Well, Evelyn, it's at this point I'm just going to let you know this is not the grocery store. This is actually Jubal. I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Evelyn. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Okay.
And
Hi.
your boyfriend Noah is on the phone, actually.
Oh.
Hi.
And we do a segment on the show. It's called To Catch Cheaters. If you think somebody might be messing around, we see if they send flowers to somebody other than their significant other. And that's what this is.
Oh, wow. You called a radio? You had a radio station call me?
Yeah.
What, you think I'm cheating on you?
Well,
Why would you think I'm cheating on you?
I don't know. You've not been super upfront with me about, like, some of the people you're hanging out with. I mean, you were going to send the flowers to Macy, and you know how I feel about her. That's kind of weird. I don't know. She's not the best, like, influence on you, I think, when you guys hang out. I don't know.
That's why sometimes I don't tell you who I'm hanging out with, because you don't seem to like my friends.
I just wish you could talk to me. I don't know. I just want what's best for you. And, like, when you don't talk to me about stuff, it makes me kind of, like, question stuff. I don't know. And, like, also, you'll be on your phone a lot, and I'll ask you, like, oh, who are you talking to? Or, like, who you hanging? And you'll put your phone away really fast. And I just, you've been acting kind of weird when I talk about your friends and, like, not giving me, like, all the information. So, are you cheating on me?
No, I'm not cheating on you at all. I've been hanging out with my friend lately who's been going through a lot, and I know that you don't like her, and I feel like it just seems to upset you, or you get anxious when I hang out with her or when I hang out with certain people. So I just kind of, I don't know. I don't want to stop hanging out with them. They're my friends, but I guess I just thought if I like keep it from you, then it just won't upset you, and I can kind of keep those things separate. It just seems like, well, it's upsetting you. So I don't really know.
Yeah.
I mean, I just kind of feel like you don't trust me, and obviously you don't. I mean, obviously you don't trust me to the point where you're trying to get people to find out if I'm cheating, and that I'm not. It's a little bit like, it's a lot for me it's kind of overwhelming for me.
Well, that's why I try, sometimes, when we're just in bed together, I'll try to start something, or I'll try to, do stuff to show you that I'm still in this, and I'm trying to bring some, a different mood, or, create a moment, and you're just like, you kind of aren't receptive to some of the stuff I do. I don't know.
I guess the insecurities that I've seen from you, it kind of is a turn off for me. And it's kind of, I guess, made me distant. And I like you and everything. It's just the constant worrying about me going out with my friends. And it's just not a turn on for me. That you don't really seem to have confidence in us or yourself.
Yeah, I can see that now. Honestly, I might have overreacted. In this moment, it feels like I'm doing too much, and I kind of see that. So this is a lot to put on you, and I guess I could have just been more openly communicative instead of. Maybe I know, we're not getting married, and we aren't like, in that like toxic dark hole, but maybe we should get counseling together if you be up for that. Well, I guess I can take the ring I got you. I guess I can take back the ring and use that towards therapy.
What kind of ring?
It was a joke. I'm bad with jokes. I'm just
Don't joke about wedding rings.
Yeah, I do think that's a good idea. I think we should do that because, I do want to stay with you and I don't want to mess this up. So I think that would be really a good idea.
Aww.
I want to stay with you too, and I don't want to mess it up.
That's well, cute. Sweet. Hey, at least Noah, she's not cheating and not down for that. And I think it's great if you guys go to counseling together.
Yeah.
You don't have to be having like big problems to start counseling together. I think it's great. I think everybody should.
It just helps the conversation. And also maybe Noah can hang out with you sometimes, Evelyn.
Yeah.
Jenny is on the phone today to catch a cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend Zach might be cheating. They've been together for about a year, but now she has suspicions. Jenny, thank you for agreeing to do this. I know it's always the last resort for people, but what's going on? Why do you think Zach is cheating?
Went to one of his old college friends' weddings, and we ran into his ex there, and they were, super kind of friendly and flirty, and I don't know, it just hasn't set right with me, and I feel like he's been acting weird since then, and so I don't know. I think maybe they're trying to rekindle something. I don't know. So.
Was that the first time that you had learned about this ex, or did you know about her, just never met her?
I never met her, but I knew about her. Like, she was like his long-term love.
I would be freaking out too. I already would have been all over her socials. But do you think that, like, has he been communicating with her, or is there a way for you to know if there's been any type of contact after the wedding?
I don't know. I'm coming to you because I don't want to directly address him. What are you talking about?
My bad.
No, like, I don't know. He just sometimes will, be, I don't know, texting or whatever, and like smiling down at his phone, and I don't know. It just feels weird to me. I don't know.
I've had that happen to me, right? Where somebody's messing around and they're texting and they have that same kind of look on their face, like when you guys first started talking and texting, you could just kind of tell. It's like a different look than if a friend told them a joke,
Yeah, it's like almost a rush.
Yeah.
So, like, at the wedding, did you meet the girl? Like, did you see them interact together? Like, how were they? They seemed touchy-feely?
Yeah, he introduced us, and it was like, okay, cool. Hi, nice to meet you. And then, later, they had a dance together.
Wait, they danced together?
Yeah.
You can't even say no at that moment, though. You're like, okay, cool. That's your old friend. Have fun. But yeah.
Right.
But who initiated the dance? Like, I feel like it's bad on each part.
Well, like, we were all on the dance floor. It went from a fast song to a slow song, and, like, she was right there. So, I don't know. I was right there, too, but I wasn't looking at him.
So is she single, then?
I don't know.
You have no
She
idea.
was there alone.
Did they seem flirty and stuff? So, I went to a wedding. I went to actually my ex's wedding one time because her and I are friends, right? We were friends. We were cool after we broke up, which was surprising. It's the only time in my life that's ever happened. But I was invited to her wedding, and there was one very offensive moment when she was giving her vows and she said that he was the greatest man she ever met. And I wanted to stand up and be like, hold on a second. What about me? But you could tell the vibe that there was nothing going on between us. Was there a vibe there between him and his ex?
I mean, at first I thought it was just like oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long kind of thing. But it seemed lingering.
Mm-hmm.
Like he sort of would lean in to talk to her. And I mean, at one point she like put her hand on like his arm and, like little kind of flirty things that I guess you would do with an ex. But
yeah, that's super
don't do it with
unsettling.
my man. Like he's mine now.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that she put her hand on his arm and stuff, I mean, that would have.
I mean, it's like familiar territory, especially if they were like in love at one point in their life. Like that just, you fall right back into those things if it's been a while, but you should have boundaries there at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to act like that. That shouldn't have been happening. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel good about it either. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he definitely didn't like shrug her off to be like, no, don't touch me. Like they were having a moment. They were definitely having a moment.
Okay. Just joining us, Jenny is on the phone today To Catch a Cheater. She's been with her boyfriend, Zach, for about a year, and now she thinks that he might be cheating with his ex. So before we call him and try to catch him, Jenny, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on why you think that?
We were all at a wedding of a mutual friend, and he saw her, she saw him, she touched his arm, he didn't shrug her off. They were very flirty. And since then, he, looks at his phone when he's getting text messages from who I think is Joe. I don't know. But he, smiles and, like, does that kind of, I don't know. It seems like he's hiding something.
All right. Well, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and tell him that we just reimagined our whole floral department, and every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from us, and we'll see if he believes that and if he sends the flowers to you or to his ex. What was her name again? Kelly?
Kelly.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jordan calling from I was looking for Zach.
Yeah, this is Zach.
Zach, how are you? You're a rewards card member with us, and it's my duty to tell you, congratulations, you're this month's big winner.
What did I win?
You've won free flowers delivered from our new and reimagined floral department. I don't know if you've seen the signs or not, but every single month since we reimagined the whole place, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers on us, delivered anywhere in the United States. You've won 36 long stem red roses, and they can be delivered anywhere, and a card and a box of chocolates if you want the chocolate sent with them too. So congratulations.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
If you know who you want to send them to right now, if you have time, it just takes a couple minutes and I can get it all squared away. You get a confirmation that they've been ordered, sent out, and delivered.
I have someone in mind, but I don't know their address off the top of my head. But I would need a little bit to find out.
Okay. I can call you back on the other one. We can set up a time, and I can also, I'll just do it, whatever. If you have another person you want to send it to, I can take your info right now if you have time, if you know an address and a name and all that stuff of someone else you want to send them to.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Great. So first I would need first and last name of that person.
Yeah, so it would be Jenny.
Okay. Zach, while I've got you on the phone, I'll just start the other one right now. the name of the other person, because I can just plug that in and then we set up a time to call you later. So I got that one. And then what would the other one be? Who would that be to?
Kelly.
Got that in as a little placeholder. So we'll get that info later. So back to Jenny. And is this a romantic occasion or?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. I will note that on there, and then I will also let Jenny just talk to you because I'm sure she has questions.
What the hell, Zach? Somebody offers you free flowers and you don't send them to me? You're going to send them to Kelly? I thought something was up with the two of you. Oh my God, what are you doing?
Oh, whoa, what are you talking about? What is this?
Zach, this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name's Jubal.
Hi, Zach. I'm Nina.
Hey, I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment on the show called War of the Roses to catch a cheater. And your girlfriend Jenny thought you might be cheating on her with your ex named Kelly. And
yeah, obviously I'm right.
Are you serious, Jenny?
What the hell, Zach? They want to know. I want to know.
Are you cheating, Zach?
You want to know what? No. Why would you think I'm cheating?
You were just going to send her flowers. You were really, really chummy at the wedding. And you're definitely doing something on the down low that I don't know about. Because you get these text messages and you smile and you laugh. And what's going on with you two?
Nothing has happened between us. I'm not cheating just because I was friendly with her. Like,
so why the f*** are you sending her flowers?
Because, yeah, we've been friendly and in contact, but that doesn't mean I'm cheating. Like, she's just a friend.
Describe being friendly. If you guys were friends for so long, like, why are you dating me? Like, why? What are you even saying right now?
What do you mean? Why am I dating you? You were my girlfriend. She's my friend.
Zach, you understand that this can be kind of shocking for Jenny because you were dancing with your ex-girlfriend, which is innocent enough, but she's got a feeling about it. So it'd be kind of helpful if you reassured her in this moment instead of being so defensive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not being defensive, but I'm on the radio right now, like being set up with flowers.
Why are you going to send your ex, even if you're friends though, why are you going to send her flowers when you got a girlfriend?
I mean, I didn't know you couldn't send friends flowers.
You can, but I think it's a really bad decision if it is innocent to send your ex-girlfriend flowers before your girlfriend even.
That's the point that makes me just want to throw up because why would you think of her before you think of me? Like, what are we even doing?
Just reconnected with her, and I know she's like a flower person, and I just thought of her.
Zach, can you just be honest for a second with everybody and maybe even yourself? Like, is there a part of you that still has feelings for your ex, Kelly?
I have just been talking to her. That's it. I haven't been cheating or anything. I haven't done anything wrong. We're close friends. Like, we stayed friends after we broke up. It was a long time ago. Like, I just am trying to keep a friendship.
Well, you weren't really talking to her before you saw her at the wedding and she touched your arm. So really, how close were you, Zach?
Really? She touched my arm? That's kind of what you do when you dance.
This is going nowhere. I don't even know what to do with you. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'm just gonna text Mike and maybe we'll hang out and then we'll all just be friends with our exes, right?
Jenny, that's a different situation, okay? You can't compare relationships with each other.
An ex is an ex.
Yeah.
We've been friends, okay? We can obviously handle it. Like, you and Mike were a different deal. You didn't say anything what at the wedding,
It's not what happened at the wedding. It's how you reacted to what happened at the wedding. It's the way that you react now. It's the way that you were just going to send her flowers before me.
I'm on the radio.
The point of this.
This is some kind of sting operation with flowers on the freaking radio.
Sting operation.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the truth,
why
but
did you
apparently
me
won't
and talk to me? This is psychotic behavior. You realize that, right? You know what? I'm done. This is ridiculous.
And he hung up, Jenny.
I mean, do you see how he just turned it around on me like it was my fault?
Yeah.
Guilty people usually do that.
They do, yeah. Well, I mean, now you know that you were right. It definitely doesn't seem innocent to me. So it's probably a good thing that you get to move on before it's even a year.
I don't want to waste any more time with somebody who doesn't want to be with me.
I know it's hard. I know it is. I'm really sorry.
Well, good luck. Let us know how it goes, okay?
Thank you.
Allison is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been married to her husband, Ty, for 5 years. But now she suspects that something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Allison, I'm sorry you're going through it, but why do you think Ty's cheating on you?
Hi, guys. Yeah, so it's kind of complicated, and I want to tell you the whole story. So basically, like you said, we've been married for 5 years, and I'm really excited because, 5 years is kind of a milestone anniversary, right?
Sure.
Now, Ty was kind of a wild child, when we met, but I've had time to work on him.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's really absent-minded. He's always getting lost, and I get that. And I get that he's like a hot mess express on wheels, okay? And I love that. But so we got married on Halloween in Vegas, right?
That's fun.
Yeah, it was super fun. And Halloween is literally my favorite holiday, so we always look forward to our anniversary every year, and we always do a couple's costume. But this year, we go to start talking about our costume, right? And I'm trying to come up with suggestions on prince and a princess, and he's totally not into it. Doesn't even look like he cares, and didn't have anything to suggest. And this is the first time in 5 years that he's been completely disinterested in it. So that was my first red flag.
Okay.
Aww.
Notice I said first. We have more. So it gets worse. So I'm like, okay, well, that's weird. But I'm trying to be on his side, right? But then I noticed that he's being weird about his phone. And he's never been weird about his phone.
Okay.
He'll let me pick up his phone and check messages for him. No, not now. And he'll go in the next room and I hear him whispering. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not deaf. I can hear you, kind of.
Sorry, that's not funny.
You're not honey, you're not that slick. But yeah, so and I'm sitting here again trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, right? It gets worse. So that was red flag number 2. Red flag number 3. So he does the whole, oh, honey, I'm sorry, I've got to work late thing, which I'm already like, okay, that just, again, not slick. And we have shared locations on our phones. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, I'll bite. I'm just curious. And I go and I check. And he's not at work.
Oh, where was he?
He was at a flower shop.
Could he be getting flowers for you?
Well, if he's getting flowers for me, I ain't got them yet. So they're not here. So I don't know. And like I said, I try to be on his side. I know he is always scatterbrained, and if I feel like sometimes I got to put a leash on this man, or he's just going to walk off into the woods.
I know one of those.
Yeah. Jubal. I kind of like that, so I get it.
It's intense.
Yeah, it can be hard to deal with sometimes with people like me. I understand that.
So now I've got no reason. He still hasn't brought up any ideas for our Halloween anniversary, and I'm just like, I don't know. I never thought he would cheat on me, but now I'm like, I can't think of any other reason why he's hiding his phone, why he's going into the next room to answer messages, and he's lying about where he is.
Yeah.
Is he planning a surprise? Maybe. Would he?
I don't know.
Would he be that type?
He's never done that before.
Right in the middle of today's To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Allison is on the phone, and Allison suspects that her husband of 5 years named Ty might be messing around. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards member at, and say that he's this month's big winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to his wife, Allison, or to somebody else. Before we do that, Allison, you want to catch us up on your situation real quick?
Yeah, so basically, like you said, Ty and I have been married for 5 years. Our anniversary is on Halloween, and we always have a couple's costume that we plan together. And this is the first year that we don't have anything in the works, and he's being weird around his phone, and he's not where he says he's going to be. And I can't get over the feeling that something is off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Allison, are you ready for us to call him?
Oh, God, I guess so.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbel calling from was looking for a rewards card member named Ty.
Yeah, this is he.
Ty, how are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to tell you congratulations. You're this month's lucky winner. Thank you for shopping with us. Thank you so much.
I feel very special.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, absolutely free. So you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to deliver to anybody that you want.
Okay, yeah. How many, is it like a buck of roses or?
36 long stem red roses, beautiful roses.
Okay.
And here's how it works. I would just need to get the information from you. I can do that on the phone in just a matter of minutes. If you know who you want to send them to right now, it's fine. I can do that right now. Great. If you know who you want to send to, I just need the first and last name of the person you'd like the flowers to go to first.
How about Shannon?
Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is there anything you'd like to put on a card to Shannon?
Yeah, definitely. Just put, OMG, you're the greatest. I can never repay you.
And thank you very much, Ty. And the next thing is I just need to tell you that this is not a grocery store. This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name is Jubal.
I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
I'm not getting flowers, free flowers.
No, we do a segment on our show where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And your wife, Allison, is actually on the phone.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's see where this goes.
What? Okay.
Cool.
Who is Shannon? Really? You're going to send flowers to some other girl? Our anniversary is literally like, I don't even know what day it is right now. I'm so freaking mad. What the hell? Just wait till I call your mother, dude. You're going to rue the day that you met me. I swear to God.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What is wrong with you? Hi, hello.
Yourself out, okay?
Oh my God. When I get my hands on you,
laughing?
Dude, like, I'm sorry, but like, what? Okay, so let me guess, Mister. I'm sure you have some great excuse.
Yeah.
Okay. Now would be a good time, Ty. Earth to Ty today, yes, please. Thank you.
Honey, are you done? Okay. So no, I'm not cheating, babe. I'm not cheating. Okay.
What are you doing?
Then why are you sending flowers to Shannon?
Well, I don't know if she told you, but our anniversary is on Halloween.
She did.
Yeah.
So she came up with this idea, like a princess type, collaborative costume for our 5-year anniversary. And I kind of tried to let her down gently and not be offensive, but it sounded so basic. I was like, okay, cool. We're going to be Disney prince and princess. This is 5 years. You know what I mean? Like we've been through a lot in 5 years, and we've overcome a lot. So I was like, it needs to be special. It needs to be like memorable. So I have a friend, Shannon, from work, the person who I was going to send the flowers to. And Shannon is also a professional makeup artist, and she's worked on a bunch of cool stuff. She worked on The Walking Dead. Oh. And so I was like, I got this idea. I started begging her. I was like, please help me with this. And she agreed to help out with her anniversary, make it special. So she's been helping with the costume and like the makeup idea. So, babe.
Yeah. I don't even know. Like, if you're coming up with this on the spot, this is like the best bull crap you've ever made up. And I'm not entirely sure I believe you yet, but.
Okay. Wait, why don't you?
Also, I'm not basic, and I don't think I appreciate that. And I just thought I should
that's also fair. I knew that was coming.
This is so boring. Okay, so my idea.
It's not boring.
It is.
Anyway,
okay.
Whatever. It could have been cute.
Sure. So for our 5-year anniversary, I was like, boring. I want to marry you again, but as a zombie, that would be so cool. So Shannon helped me come up with this idea. You'll be a zombie bride. Listen, you're going to be a zombie bride. I'm going to be a zombie groom. And we're going to be like totally and like rotting, decaying, and
rotting, decaying.
You had my curiosity. You now have my attention. You may proceed.
Okay. And when we get off the phone, I'm going to send you some spec pictures. Like we've been messing around with some of the makeup that we're going to do. Maybe I have some prosthetic, residue on my face when I come home, but we've been playing around with it. And I've been playing this for a long time. Hence, whatever, strange habits I've been displaying. But I want to make it perfect.
Oh, you mean like the immense guilt every time you try to look me in the eye? Like you're the worst liar I've ever met, Ty. I swear.
Well, I suck at hiding. But I think that's a good quality.
Yeah.
It is.
Not if I think you're cheating on me.
Hey, I just sent you a text of kind of a mock-up of what. Just check your phone real quick.
Oh. Okay.
You're
Okay, I
right.
kind of love it.
All right.
How are you going to do this reveal? Were you just going to come home like a zombie and tell her to go put something on that you have laid out for her, or what?
No, I was going to come home as a zombie, and Shannon was going to come with me, and then we would present it to her, and then she would do hers.
Oh,
Wait,
all right. Well,
you didn't think that would cause a heart attack
Yeah.
with no discussion of anniversary before the day?
Just bring a random woman and say, babe, happy anniversary.
I mean, I'm glad your head and heart are in the right place.
sorry to ruin the surprise, Allison, but at least now you know Ty's not cheating.
You know, I'm going to be honest. I think you guys have a point. If he had come home like that, I might have accidentally hit him with something. So maybe a radio reveal was the best way to go about this.
Congratulations on the zombie wedding.
Ty,
Yeah,
I'm
babe.
sorry.
Eat some brains.
Yeah.
I'm also mad at you still, but I'm also sorry.
Leanne is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend of almost 4 years now, Tony, might be messing around. So we'll see if we can help her out. Hopefully he isn't. But Leanne, thank you for agreeing to do this and come on the show this way. Hopefully we can help you out, and hopefully he's not cheating. But what's up? Why don't you tell us what's going on with Tony?
So we've been dating for about like 4 years now. And, you know, Tony's, I mean, he's great, but he's like a typical dude. I mean, he's like always a softie when it comes to me, but when he's with his guys, he's like, whatever. He's pretty basic.
Neat.
But, you know, we go to a lot of music festivals. That's actually where we met, was right before a music festival. And so it's kind of our thing, and we go as much as possible. But usually we go with his buddy Mark, and sometimes he brings his girlfriend along. And so her name is Kendra, and she is sort of the reason I'm calling. So last week we went to this music festival with Mark and Kendra, and we were having a lot of fun. There were a bunch of people there. It was a great time, but at some point Tony had to pee, and so he went to the porta potties, and Kendra was like, oh, I have to pee too. And so they went together. And at first I didn't think anything of it. It was totally fine, but they were gone for like an hour basically. And Mark and I were just chilling. He was on his like fourth beer and, you know, of the night. It was a lot. And he didn't really notice, but when they came back, they had this sort of like look on their face. Like they looked guilty to me, and I ended up having to drive home because Tony was just completely wasted. And, you know, it was fine. I didn't bring it up later that night, but a couple of days later, he was texting with someone, and I was like, oh, who are you texting? And he goes, Kendra. He said it like really sharply, and then he just walked away like he was pissed that I even asked. So I want to let this go, but it's driving me absolutely insane. And I don't know. I just feel like I want to know for sure if something happened while they were gone for that hour.
I would want to know too.
Definitely.
I was hoping that you guys could call him from the company that I usually use to buy tickets, because we're good customers, you know, and it wouldn't be suspicious. So if you could like call him and maybe like offer free tickets or something and see if he takes someone else, maybe
Okay.
Kendra.
Yeah. All right. We can definitely do that. So has he been acting weird otherwise?
So, I mean, he's been like a little distant, but every time I mention Kendra's name, he sort of, I don't know, he doesn't want to talk about her. And, you know, I will like ask about how like Mark is doing, and I'll like mention Kendra's name, and he just doesn't want to talk about it. He'll like, kind of shut down.
Interesting. Okay.
I just feel like something happened there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Leanne is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 4 years named Tony might be cheating on her or have cheated on her, and we're about to see if we can catch him. But before we do that, Leanne, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
Yeah, so we went to this music festival with my boyfriend's friends, and basically my boyfriend's buddy, Mark, brought his girlfriend, and my boyfriend like left for like an hour, disappeared, and every time I bring up her name Tony like doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that sounds
odd.
Weird.
Yeah, so basically I just want to see what's going on, and that's why I'm calling, because I feel like there's something might be going on, and I feel like you guys can get to the bottom of it. So basically I want you to call him from the company that we use for music festival tickets and offer him free tickets and see if he takes someone that's not me.
Okay. All right. We can definitely do that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, my name is Jubal. I'm calling from I was looking for our valued customer, Tony.
Yes, this is Tony.
Tony, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Great. I know it's probably weird to get a phone call from us. I need to speak with you for a moment, though.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if you've seen the website recently, but every single month we choose one person who's a very valued and regular customer who actually wins a trip from us to go to a show in an exotic location. And you're this month's winner. Congratulations.
Okay, I had no idea you guys even did that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, congratulations. We just started doing it. We don't have the name of who you're going to see yet, but it's in Miami.
Nice. Okay. What do I got to do?
Well, nothing right now. We will get the information, but I do need to get some information from you.
Yeah, okay, cool, perfect.
So because it's airfare and things like that, I'm going to need to get some other information from you, but I'm also going to need to get the guests that you'll be bringing with you because it's you and someone else.
I'm going to give it to my girlfriend, Leanne. I think she should go since, she doesn't get to go that often. So she'll definitely love this.
You want to give the whole thing to her or you want to go her to go as your plus one?
Definitely as a plus one, but I'll give the whole thing to her if she wants to hang out with her friends, but I would definitely, as a plus one, it'd be cool.
Well, if she goes out with her friends, then you can hang around with your side piece while she's out of town.
Oh, no.
This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name's Jubal.
Hi, I'm Nina on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Yeah.
Also on the show.
And we do a segment where we try to catch people cheating by seeing who they'll take with them or who they'll send flowers to for certain things. And your girlfriend, Leanne, is actually on the phone.
Hi, baby.
I feel like we should cheer.
Hey.
Hey, not cheating. Yay.
Wait, what the? Are you serious? You think I'm cheating?
I'm sorry, baby. Last week when we went to the music festival, you kind of disappeared with Kendra for a little while, and I just thought it was really weird, and I don't understand because you didn't say anything afterwards, and we never talked about it on the ride home, and then when I brought her up later, you were like sort of weird about it, and you kind of shut me down when I asked about her and Mark, so I just wanted to check because it felt like something happened.
Oh my God! Wow, that's not what happened at all. I'm definitely not cheating, but that's not what happened. Actually, when we went to pee, we passed by these dudes, and they had like a couple of kegs. And I was like, "Oh, Kendra, you should do a keg stand." She was like, "Oh, no, I've never done one." Well, we went over there and we asked, and I held her up to do it. Everyone was clapping, and she was actually pretty good. She took it like a champ, no lie. And we just started partying with them. Kendra said that Mark is the jealous type. So, if he found out that she was doing keg stands and partying with other dudes, then he'll be pissed, even if I'm there. So damn, man, I'm sorry.
Well, but why are we so shady about it, though? Like, when you came back and when I brought her up?
Oh, man. Can't say anything, but she actually made out with a guy while we were... Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's shocked.
You didn't tell your buddy?
No.
Are you not going to tell him?
I figured it'd be up to her to do it. It's all on her. That's not on me. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't know what to do, honestly. I mean, I'll tell you the whole story later, when we have the make-up sex and whatnot.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
I like how hey, man, that's cool.
I'm confused, the whole situation.
Yeah, after you guys do that, maybe then you can figure it out and let us know.
Wow.
Yeah, I love you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't cheat on you. Really? Oh man, I'm sorry about that, but that's just not me. I know I'm a dude sometimes, but I would never betray your trust. That's just not me.
I know, baby. I kind of secretly knew that. I knew that in my heart. I just had to check. I love you too, and we can do the makeup, whatever, later.
Just stop acting shady. You'll get it all the time.